Morning came softly over the Sea of Galilee. The water shimmered gold beneath the rising sun, and a boy walked along the sand, a small woven basket in his hands. Inside were 5 barley loaves and 2 little fish, his lunch for the day, packed by his mother with love and a smile. The boy didn't know why, but he felt something stirring in the wind, as if the sky itself were whispering, "Follow the crowd, something wonderful waits for you today." He climbed a hill and saw thousands of people gathered on the grass. Families sat together, listening to a man who spoke with a voice both gentle and strong, Jesus of Nazareth. The boy found a spot near the edge of the crowd. He listened wide-eyed as Jesus spoke of love, forgiveness, and the kingdom of heaven. Hours passed and the sun grew high. The people began to murmur. They were hungry and far from home. One of Jesus' disciples said, "Lord, there are so many here. How can we feed them all?" The boy looked down at his basket. 5 loaves, 2 fish. It wasn't much, not for so many. But something inside his heart whispered, "Offer it." So he stood up, his hands trembling just a little, and walked through the crowd. He stopped before Jesus and held out his basket. "Sir," he said softly, "you can have mine." Jesus looked at him and smiled, a smile that felt like sunlight touching the soul. He knelt down, placed a gentle hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "Little one, what you give is enough." Then Jesus took the basket and looked up to heaven. He whispered a prayer of thanks. The crowd grew still, the wind quiet, the air filled with peace. And then it happened. The small basket began to overflow. Bread and fish appeared again and again, more than the boy had ever seen in his life. The disciples filled basket after basket, carrying them to the people. Children laughed, mothers cried tears of joy, and everyone ate until they were full. The boy sat beside Jesus, holding a warm piece of bread in his hands. He smiled as Jesus said, "See, love always multiplies." When the meal was over, the boy looked into his basket again. It was still full, not with food, but with wonder. His heart felt light, filled with a joy that words couldn't describe. As the sun began to set, he walked home along the quiet shore. The lake shimmered with colors of gold and rose. When he reached his house, his mother met him at the door. Her eyes widened at the glow in his face. "What happened, my son?" she asked. The boy smiled and said, "I shared our lunch, and everyone ate." That night, the boy lay awake, his heart still warm. He understood now that the miracle was not only in the bread and the fish, but in the giving. It was in the moment he had said yes, when his heart whispered to give. And if you listened closely, you could almost hear the heavens say, "And the smallest hands became the greatest gift." Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more.